push right click to pick up in inventory.
Okay.
Okay. Rich tried to fart on him. You know, Rich was dropping. He was trying, man. He was doing it.
Yeah, server's down. We might be done. That sucks.
Oh. 4.2 gigabyte update for PUBG and 4-hour maintenance period. Well,
what's the plan?
Shit, man.
We have 2 computers hooked up.
We have 2 computers hooked up. That is true. We better take advantage of this.
Our options are, well, we can check out that Fortnite.
You guys could check out my glorious screen here. This is the screen I have at home.
It's minimalist. It's
I'm
fine.
Very minimalist. I don't like looking at pretty things.
Fortnite, we could do Rocket League. That's multiplayer, but I'm completely out of fucking practice.
Sure.
Or Friday the 13th.
Ooh, sure. Overwatch and or Rocket League and or Friday the 13th with chat, right? Friday the 13th. I'm seeing a lot of Friday the 13th. I'm seeing Rocket. I'm seeing Secret Agents. You know what's up. Rocket League, Friday the 13th. Fortnite.
No, what are you in the mood for?
I don't even know. Like I said, I didn't think you would be in the mood. We're doing shooty stuff already. Fortnite might be too big of a download. Just for you to do that right now.
Let's check it out.
Check it out. It's not in Steam. You have to get the Epic's game launcher. I have it.
Sake.
So like while you download, I could play a couple Fortnite games if I even remember how to play.
Epic's game launcher. All right.
You need the Epic's game launcher. It looks like this. For those who can see my screen. Oh, yes. Let's allow access to that. Update required. Oh. I gotta download an update. Rich.
All right.
Great.
All right.
Another games storefront.
Yeah, I know.
Yes, another games storefront.
Oh, wait. I'm accidentally downloading 3 copies.
But to be fair, Fortnite is free. It is a free game, and the game store is also free, like Steam. And so Fortnite's free. It's like, it's not so bad. Do I remember my password? Can you make it so they can't see my screen for a moment?
Yes. I have it on scene 1.
Perfect.
Which should take care of the problem.
Perfect. Do I have a keyboard? Is the next question. I do, but it's way over there. How do you get virtual keyboard up?
I'm gonna click on the start menu. The gear icon.
Yeah.
I think. And ease of access. Spin over to the right.
Yeah, let's get my virtual keyboard.
You'll see keyboard in that left thing, and then just turn it on.
Turns on screen. Yeah, that way I don't have to reach all the way over there, which frankly is just too much. And they're not seeing my screen.
I don't believe they are.
Great. Is this it? Is this my password? That's not my password. How about... Is this my password?
Probably gonna need to register some kind of fucking account.
Yep, you will. Hey, that's my password. I found my password. Great. Great. It's an interesting game, the Fortnite. I actually don't know if we can play co-op or if we're going to be, in 2 different areas, but that's fine. It's different, It's not the worst. Please wait.
Well, if this is gonna take like a really long time, we'll just play something else.
Absolutely. And it might, because it's a big game. So I have no idea how long. Password Packard Rules 420. Where was it, Jack? Where was what? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What's going on? There is Duo. There is Duo. Great. Okay. I'm just installing an update. And it's going to take for fucking ever.
How long is forever?
It doesn't say.
Uh-oh. Well, okay, what's our other backup plan?
Friday the 13th or Rocket League.
Okay.
If I have Friday the 13th installed. Because I am notorious for just getting rid of shit that I'm currently not playing. I do have Rocket League installed. I know that. Friday the 13th,
I'm so ill-prepared for Rocket League right now, Jack.
All right, well then...
Comically ill-prepared.
Then I will work on installing Friday the 13th, which can be done in a reasonable amount of time.
I'm in a shooty mindset right this moment.
Sure.
And I haven't played Rocket League in many moons.
No problem. No problem. Let's do Friday. I mean, it's Friday the 13th isn't necessarily shooty, but it's kind of shooty.
Let me get to a point where I can see maybe how long it might potentially take to download an update.
Oh, okay.
Or install, actually. Oh, God. Launch this, launch that. Yeah, another fucking game launching front bullshit.
Yeah, it's a little much, I'll be honest with you.
It's irritating.
Oh, they have Shadow Complex. That's nice. That's a good game. Shadow Complex. That's a good Metroidvania.
All right, here. We're not leaving, but I'm...
Wait,
we're not going away. We're not going away.
Go.
I just want to make sure, I'm going to sign up for a stupid fucking account here. And I'm going to be typing in shit. I don't know what's going to be...
Seriously, are tips working? Yes, they are. Hold on. While Rich is doing that, I will check on tips. And then Rich forgot that when he went over to the end screen, it muted us. Ay, ay, ay. All right. Oh my God, how many versions of this are on?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
What?
United States. My name is... What's my name? Fuck. Last name, you asshole.
Damn.
Display name. Epic Game sucks.
Let's see here. Glad Vici wanted to tip and say, one day I will make lots and lots of money, and I will be able to tip more. Paying you guys back for the awesome 7 years you and RLM have given to me. Thank you, Glad Vici. We really appreciate it. We do what we can. We love what we do. Fuck you, assholes. But now you're going to have to remember that. Yeah, that's fine.
I'm going to use this once.
Yeah. Oh, you have to agree. Oh, that display name is already in use.
What?
You can't do it.
Somebody stealing my identity, Jack?
Yep. Someone just someone opened up a credit card under the name Chard.
Somebody trying to pretend to be me on Epic Games?
Oh, maybe. Hey, it's me, Rich Evans. What did you miss, Gobbledygooks? We got probably a good solid hour of PUBG. We got 2 PUBG plays through, maybe 3? No, just 2. We only got 2. We got 2 PUBG rounds, and both we lost, but some fun was had. Some fun was had. What?
We lost.
We lost.
Just to let you know.
I didn't want them to think like, hey, we got that chicken dinner. Let's see what happens here. Let's see how long this is going to take.
It's not even going to ask me to confirm via email. That's so weird.
Maybe before you play it will.
It's weird.
Yeah, it is. But that's true, gobbledygook. Because you missed Rich's, fairly humorous death in which he attempted to sit on someone. It's pretty great. They need a game recommendation, something that is free for the fucks. What? Please wait, Rich.
I'm waiting. Apparently.
Please wait. Oh, no, it's not over. We're still here. Oh, Rich, you can probably click us back now.
Yeah.
I mean,
You think it's safe?
Maybe. We're just installing everything. We are now downloading 3 games and streaming, Rich.
I'm getting a message that says, "Please wait."
Please wait. Yeah. Install failed.
Okay.
Not enough space.
We're doing Friday the 13th.
Great. Friday the 13th.
Unless I can delete. Let me delete something.
Listen, my installing the patch is only at 10%. We got to do Friday the 13th.
Oh wait, where's it trying to install it? That's probably why.
Yeah. You might want to turn it off for that then. Right? Turn off your screen.
Yeah. We're fine. We're fine. God, where's the Epic Game Launcher? Oh God. All this horse shit.
It's a lot of horseshit.
It's a lot of horse shit.
We're using all the internets right now. Yes. We're using every one of the internets.
What are you downloading? Oh, you're downloading the PUBG shit.
Oh my God. And we're downloading the PUBG update. Well, cancel that.
I want to pause that. Yeah.
We don't need that. Am I downloading that too? I am. Oh, did Dead Cells get an update? When did you get an update, Dead Cells?
Supposedly there's going to be 4 hours of server maintenance for PUBG.
It's one of those things where when we were deciding what to play tonight, Rich said, "Hey, I'm actually really in the mood for PUBG. Surprisingly, bring your PC. Let's make it happen."
Yeah.
And neither of us thought to check if the servers were down for literally the exact 4 hours that we streamed.
What the fuck is up with that?
Right?
I mean, Jesus. Well, how long is your install taking?
I'm only at 13%, and this is just an update. I have it downloaded.
Are you still downloading the PUBG thing?
No, Friday the 13th.
Oh.
I'm downloading Friday the 13th, which is only at 20 minutes, so you can play a round or two of Friday the 13th while I download. And
Okay.
Let's do that. I'm going to cancel.
Can I change where the fuck you try to download this stupid thing?
Theoretically, yes.
Theoretically, not practically. It's not giving me an option for that.
What if you click on the gearbox?
Nothing for location settings, and it's not in here.
Oh, well, shit. Then fuck it. You know what then, Rich? Fuck it. That's what I'm going to say.
You're trying to download it to my tiny solid-state drive, which is why you don't have room, jackass.
Fuck it. Oh, yeah, I was going to check on the Dead Cells news.
All right.
Yeah, fuck it.
I have one other thought.
Get out of it. What's the other thought?
Left 4 Dead?
Ooh. Shit, dog. Now you're talking, but that's going to take a little bit to download.
Everything's going to take a little bit to download. That's just life, man.
Fuck, man. Now you're talking. What do you got? Left 4 Dead 1 or 2? Go to your library.
I don't know if I have any of them, honestly. Which is good? Which is better?
Left 4 Dead 1. Don't you have any? You don't have either of them?
I don't do multiplayer, ever.
Okay, go get Left 4 Dead.
Which one? 1 or 2?
One.
Which is better?
We'll start from the beginning. We'll get 1. Left 4 Dead. Left 4 Dead.
2 has everything on it. The chat seems to like 2. I'm just gonna get 2. Fuck it.
You're gonna get 2?
I don't care about Left 4 Dead continuity.
Okay. That's gonna take even longer to download.
All right, well, we could play a round of Friday the 13th or Rocket League when we're waiting for that. That'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Everything's going to be fine. All right, so no, I want to actually remove Friday the 13th from my queue because now we're just doing Left 4 Dead. They can't see that? Great. Oh, actually, no, never mind. It's not going to take as long as I thought. You know, Steam always gives you that estimate, that first estimate of like, you know, it's going to take 18 hours. Yep, do it. And you're getting Left 4 Dead 2?
Yep.
Great. So, you know, in the meantime, in approximately the 25 minutes it's going to take to install, we need to just think of shit to talk about.
Yeah.
So, and that's going to be okay. That's going to be okay there, Rich. I'm going to put that away. Ready to install? All right, why don't you put us back on the camera?
Wait. I just want to make sure everything's downloading before I go back.
Absolutely. You do you, man. You do you. Do. Mana. Yeah, get out of here. I don't want you anymore. Great. Oh yeah, it's Left 4 Dead 2 is only going to take about 25 minutes to download.
Okay.
For me. Hopefully it'll be somewhat similar to you.
Probably.
Okay, we're going to turn us back on?
Are you downloading? Why aren't you downloading?
Why are you downloading the beta?
Beta? Left 4 Dead 2. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
What the fuck indeed?
It's still preparing it. Look at that. So maybe the beta is just what it's preparing? Jack. Send you guys some mods for free. Rich has a bunch of Doom mods already. Epic Jason.
What are they talking about?
You can send you mods.
Okay.
For Z Doom. Original Doom. Just wait. Well, they can't see this anyway, right? If you put us back on. I just don't want that end screen to be hanging out there. And then why don't you turn me off as we're downloading? Turn my computer off. Great. And then we'll just gibber. We'll just gibber as we wait, Rich.
I'll tell you. You gibber.
I'll gibber.
I'll play something.
Great. You play something. So let's see here. Have you guys from Andre S. Silva, have you guys ever played Gravity Rush 2 or Persona 5 for the PS4?
I hate JRPGs, so I've never played Persona.
You probably
5.
would not be a fan of Persona 5.
Yeah.
I played a little bit of the first Gravity Rush. Not much. Maybe an hour. And I wasn't terribly into it, so no, I have not played either that or Gravity Rush 2, and neither Persona 5. Oh, wait, it's finally doing something. Allocating disk space. It's finally doing something.
Oh, that's great.
Persona.
It's not doing Friday the 13th.
Have you ever tried to grow vegetables indoors? No, but I've been thinking about getting a chicken. I kind of want a chicken, Rich.
You know, PUBG is really raining on my parade tonight.
I'm really sorry. You know, we were just getting into the flow. The PUBG flow.
Yeah.
That's too bad, man.
All right, well, that can't be accurate.
What?
8 hours, 9 hours, 2 minutes. And it keeps going up.
Here's the thing, man. I think you got to stop playing Friday the 13th. Because then we're streaming, you're downloading, and you're playing an online game.
All right.
I think we just got to gibber for a bit, man.
All right.
That's what I'm going to say. That might not be what you want to hear.
Yeah, you might be right.
What's with the beta?
I don't know.
Move Left 4 Dead 2 back up in the...
It keeps going back down.
Why does the beta... I don't think... Do I have the beta? Left 4 Dead... Yeah, like, I don't have the beta installed. You don't need it installed. So how about that Star Wars? How does one play with you all? That's a great question. I actually don't know how the Left 4 Dead 2 multiplayer works. So we will find out how one plays with us.
I mean, it looks like I'm getting an absolutely terrible speed.
Well, what are you getting? You're getting.
It keeps going up.
You're only getting 100 kilobytes per second, where I'm at 4.5 megabytes per second.
Why?
That's a great question.
Why?
Rich. I mean, you are also streaming from that computer. And I'm also downloading here.
We've downloaded shit while we streamed before. It wasn't terrible.
Double check your download settings and just make sure that you don't have like a...
Where is that stuff?
Steam settings. Downloads, I assume. Limit bandwidth to no
limit.
Okay. No limit soldier. Oh wait. Go back to that. Actually, it said something. It's the settings. Throttle downloads while streaming. That probably means while streaming through Steam, but hey, just in case. Just in case. And actually, you're bumping up.
It's going down.
No, you're going up.
Well, the time is going down.
Yeah, the time is going down. You are now 700 kilobytes per second,
Okay.
600 kilobytes per second. So,
Okay.
That maybe did something. Great. I am. And it's me. I'm hogging all the bandwidth because I started downloading first. Because that's how that works.
It's
maybe?
still at hours, though.
It is still at hours.
I don't know how viable this is.
Rich, we had a plan, and PUBG ruined
I
our
know
plan.
they did. I know they did. We got these two computers here. We're all set up to do something together.
Yep. Can we at least see exciting download action? No. Because who knows what we want to do with our computer. Okay, so what can we talk about? We can talk about stuff and things.
I think we need a new plan. I honestly think we need a new plan.
Well,
We're at
shit, man.
6 hours, supposedly, for this Left 4 Dead download.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
7 gigabytes. It's so weird.
Uh-huh. There's several online games I can play. You know? Y'all want to play some Team Fortress 2 with me? Go to your download queue just to see if this happens, and hit the X on the Left 4 Dead 2 beta. And hit the X on that too. 'Cause no, that's not coming in.
Oh, it's back.
Whoa.
It's back, and it's back up top.
Well, you just put it on top.
It wants to download that beta.
So hit that X again.
It'll come back.
Huh?
It'll come back. Watch.
See, well, no, now...
They hit the X.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
No, it's not fine.
Everything's
It's
fine.
5 hours, 56 minutes.
Okay, great. Well, then we just got to talk for 5 hours and 56 minutes.
I don't think that's gonna be a thing.
It's not gonna do
That's
it.
not. We need a new plan.
Let's see what we got here. Let's make the plan.
Chat, I did not watch the recent Mirror episode of Star Trek Discovery because I legitimately canceled my subscription to CBS All Access because I don't care enough about Star Trek Discovery to continue watching it at this moment.
And neither did I. I did not watch the new episode of Star Trek because I also didn't care.
Yeah.
I was explaining to Lisa your theory, the thing you were talking about last time.
That video's up.
Oh, okay.
It was more Mike's theory. So
Oh, right. So yeah, Mike, and was that in the video? Did you watch it?
I think it's in the video.
Okay, so we can freely talk about it.
Yeah.
Mike had this theory that at the end of Star Trek Discovery, at the end of the mid-season break, they ended up teleporting someplace unknown. And Rich was explaining to me Mike's theory that maybe that was the mirror universe. And I brought this up to Lisa, who watched the entire first half of the season with me. And I said, oh, hey, I was talking to Rich, and he had this really interesting theory about the mirror universe. And she's like, what? And I said, "Oh, remember? Do you remember at the end of Star Trek Discovery how they teleport one last teleport
Yeah.
and landed?" And she's like, "I don't remember most of that show." And like Lisa and I love Star Trek, and we're big sci-fi fans, and she has most of that show has removed itself from her head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so I was like, "Do you want to get another free trial and watch more?" She's like, "Maybe when the season's over, we'll binge it again." But
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
it's just one of those. Wasn't Mike's theory that they teleported out of the mirror universe and into the regular one? Right, which is a really interesting theory, but I don't care enough to see if it's true.
Yes, Mike's theory is that we're seeing kind of the beginnings of the evilness of the mirror universe. Like the mirror universe was the normal Federation, but then something happens
Right.
and it turns into the weird evil imperial system we saw in the mirror universe.
Which would make sense given how militaristic Star Trek Discovery has been.
Yes.
So like, oh, that would kind of make sense, but then that would almost like shit on the first half of the first season entirely to be like, these were the bad guys. Now
Like-
let's see if they can be the good guys.
Like you get to season 4 and it's Emperor Lorca
right?
uses a spore drive technology to essentially, eliminate the powers that are in the Federation and take over and
Yeah. I think it's really fascinating. I have to echo Rich here, where it's just I don't care. I don't care about anyone on that ship. I don't care about the ship itself. I thought like the idea of the spore drive was an interesting thing, sci-fi-y thing, but that's more like what?
46 minutes.
Nice. That to me, like the spore drive is a maybe a 2-parter episode of a Star Trek.
Do they explain why everyone has a goatee in the mirror universe? Okay, it was only Spock had the goatee, and there was a very specific reason they gave evil Spock a goatee. It's because as an audience member watching Star Trek in 1960, and you're not even familiar with the concept of alternate dimensions.
Right.
They needed to show that this was not the Spock we know, and they needed to do it in a quick and easy manner. And
Yes.
hey, he's got a goatee. That's weird. And then that clues you in that this isn't our normal Spock.
Yes. Added bonus if you also put a big scar on his face.
Yeah. Like the uniform differences, somebody could miss that.
Yeah.
But Spock walks in with a goatee. Well, that's weird. That's what's going on with Spock.
I know what a Spock looks like, and that doesn't look like one. Right. And something I didn't know is that invented the goatee is the evil one trope,
Yeah.
which I think is hilarious. I love that. I love that that's where that came from. Goatees are evil. Well, and technically, I don't mean to be a nitpicker here, but I believe what's evil Spock had is not a goatee. Mm-hmm. It's a Van Dyke.
Yeah.
A goatee
It's just the beard.
is just the bottom on
yeah,
the chin. The Van Dyke is when the mustache connects to the chin. So I don't want to get like super nitpicky because everyone just calls it a goatee.
You've succeeded.
Huh?
You've succeeded.
I'm just what I'm saying is like what I basically want to say is I'm correct, but I'm also trying to be humble about it.
I understand that.
I'm just super humble about me being right all the time. That's what I'm trying to say. That's right. In Plinkett's review of episode 1, you can see Jack from the Mirror Universe because I have hair and a beard. That's true.
So what does Shaggy from Scooby-Doo have? Well, it's just at his chin, so he has a goatee.
That's what a goatee is.
Yeah.
And actually, Shaggy, depending on the angle, he might only have like a soul patch, right? Or does he have the full goatee?
I'm not sure. I think it's full. I think it's a big bush.
Great. I have not read the Waterworld comics yet. I don't want... The Waterworld comics in my mind are so beautiful that I don't want to read them and be disappointed. But also as a Christmas gift, she found a Waterworld t-shirt. So keep an eye out for the next Best of the Worst that I'm on. I'm going to have a Waterworld t-shirt.
So what's the consensus? Are we waiting an hour for Left 4 Dead 2?
That's a great question, Rich. Let's just get through the tips first, and then we'll make a decision here. Let's see here. IMA420R says, I just finished Off to Be the Wizard, the first in Magic 2.0 series.
It's a cute book.
Heard about it on some older prereq stream. Great book. Can't wait for the rest. Well, there you go.
Second one's decent. I haven't gotten around to the other books yet, though. So
the Magic 2.0 is a universe.
There's a few of them. There's like 4 or so books, maybe 5 by now. I'm not sure.
Okay. That's cool. I've given up on Oryx and Crake. As you guys know, I've been trying to find a couple of new things, and I finally decided to listen to the next audiobook in the Dirk Gently series. And so I'm currently listening to Long Dark Tea Time of the Soul. Mm-hmm. Once again, narrated by... Douglas Adams.
Yeah.
I almost forgot his name for a second. Once again, narrated by Douglas Adams, and it has been a joy. It's like 6.5 hours of a lovely British man.
Doesn't Rich have a single player game? Well, we could. We gotta talk about this.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a waste. We've got a setup here where Jack brought his computer in.
Yeah.
Just so we could play co-op PUBG.
That's a whole thing. It
was a whole thing that happened.
My computer in, and so we're trying to make it work, but we have at least 40 minutes until it works, and so we're taking our talkie time now.
Yeah,
taking our talkie time. See if that timer magically goes down.
It fluctuates. Right now we're at 38 minutes.
Right. So we'll get there. Mr. Glitch, we stopped playing PUBG because they are doing server maintenance. So we stopped playing PUBG because we can't. Though, to be frank, we were just getting in the groove. We got 2 games in, and we were getting in the groove.
Fuck my luck.
Yeah. It was terrible timing on our part and their part. So there you go. Let's see here. Rich.
Yes.
Says Anonymous. Loved the Star Trek Discovery review. More importantly, they say loved the STD review.
Yeah.
So, like hepatitis.
Yeah, I get it.
You get it? Do you get it? What are your thoughts on Star Trek 3? It has all these iconic moments, but the plot is nuts. Why does Vulcan mysticism exist?
That's always been weird to me.
Logic and science.
Well, they had that a little bit in the original series with the Amok Time episode, whole mating ceremony thing and the ritualistic combat. It's kind of Vulcan mysticism has always been there, but
sure.
Yeah, it's a contradiction in my book.
Sure. Which one's 3 again?
The Klingons blow up a planet. Well, they're on a planet that's going to blow up, and they kill Kirk's son, and Spock comes back from the dead because it's the Genesis planet from the end of Star Trek 2.
Oh.
It's the search for Spock.
The search for Spock is what...
Everyone wanders around on a planet, and then Spock just comes back to life. And then some Klingons kill Kirk's son, I don't know why. Mm-hmm. And then they all leave. After Kirk steals the spaceship.
Okay. All right.
I haven't. It's probably been the longest since I've seen that one.
It does not sound like a fun movie to watch.
Yeah.
To be honest with you.
At the time, it was the worst thing, but Star Trek's hit so many lows since then.
Sure. I mean, sure.
5, the next gen movies.
Yeah.
Into Darkness.
Oh man, Into Darkness sucked so hard. So hard.
It was a former low point, though.
You remember when this was the lowest we thought Star Trek could sink?
Well, that's not true. It was probably always Spock's brain.
What?
The original series episode where people steal Spock's brain.
What?
That race literally steals Spock's brain so it can run their supercomputer society. And
Is it a brain in a jar?
it's a brain like a machine.
Okay.
And so they need to give Spock his brain back, and they take Spock with, and they're kind of like piloting Spock's body with like a remote control. Like,
That sounds like the most fun episode ever.
it's one of the schlockiest things they did. Yes. They're controlling Spock's body with remote
like a
control.
big joystick. Like,
It's probably just buttons or something. But yeah,
that's great. That's great. That's beautiful. Let's see here. Gustav Gorbello Forcini says, thank you for the content. Hoping you play Left 4 Dead and sit on some zombies. Hopefully
Fuck you all.
someone
Fuck
has
you all.
clipped Rich's epic death
Well,
cam.
we're up to 58 minutes on the Left 4 Dead 2 download.
But I'm down to 16.
I don't know how that's going to affect... No.
Because if mine gets done downloaded, there's more bandwidth for you.
How big is it?
7.5 gigabytes.
Do we have a flash drive that's at least 8?
Do you think that'll work?
I think it will work, yes.
I like the cut of them jibs. Play one. Yeah, exactly. Or else I'll just start playing them while Rich downloads. But it's very possible in my backpack right here.
Okay. So, you get that on flash drive.
Yeah.
I'll cancel this download.
Wait. Don't cancel. Because I don't know if I have one. I usually carry a spare flash drive with me, but this is a new backpack. So I might not have one in here, but usually I always got a...
Flash drive doesn't make it faster. What do you...
Well,
No, we're...
well, the
Jack's download is almost done. So, rather than waiting an hour for mine to download, when Jack is done, we plug in the little USB drive, move it from Jack's hard drive, make a copy directly onto the flash, and then load that into my computer rather than waiting for this.
because the transfer speeds on the flash drive will be faster than the download speeds, is the theory. But we need to see if we can find a flash drive first.
Right here, I got right over there. I don't know how big they are. There's some over here.
There you go. There's some over there. Don't cancel your download, though.
No.
We are on the same land together. I don't see how that would help. I'm going to plug this into a laptop first.
It should be blank. If there's anything on there, it's probably nothing.
What is that on there?
I might have used that as a install flash for Windows 10, which I don't really need anymore.
I'm with you.
And if I need it, I can make another one. So the other one might be blank, the flat out blank. 6 of one, half dozen of the other.
Right. Not that one. Let's try the other one. Bink booka bink. Right. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of shit on this one. Nope. Both of them are 7 gigs.
Okay.
And we need 7 and a
7.
half. 7.
Try that one there.
Oh, that could do it. What's that one? We have a ton of Thunder. Ooh, this one is 128 gigs.
Is it?
I'm going to assume that's
Okay.
going to work. Any interest in Overwatch League? Yeah, I'll probably catch a few matches. I will probably catch a few matches. It's always fun to watch.
Awesome Games Done Quick is going on. I've been watching a little bit of that. I've been listening to that while I've been grinding out some of the Dead Rising unlockable shit.
Oh yeah.
Did the zombie genocider.
The what?
All right. In the beginning of the game, they kind of in dialogue, or you see a sign. It says what the population of the town the game takes place in is.
Okay.
And zombie genocider is when you kill that many zombies.
Oh.
You kill zombies totaling the population of the town.
Sure.
And that unlocks, you know the Mega Buster in that game where it shoots out the tennis balls?
Oh yeah, yeah.
It unlocks a real version of that shoots out destructive beams of energy that decimate bosses.
Of course.
Yeah.
That's really funny.
Yeah.
That's very, very funny.
There was a game, I think Left 4 Dead. I think the first one has an achievement, Zombie Genocider, and it's one higher. It's if it's not Left 4 Dead, it's another zombie game. But I think it's Left 4 Dead.
Oh, that's great. All right, don't cancel your download, because another thing people keep saying is we can do this via our LAN, which actually might be a faster transfer speed than the USB 2.
Networks and passwords. It's probably easier just to do it with a
Well,
flash stick.
I'm just going to, because we're just going to download anyway. So let me just see if I can figure that out.
Did you see Mario I.O. AI playing Mario? Yeah, I did. It's kind of underwhelming. There's a stream going on
Yeah.
right now of this artificial intelligence that's basically learning how to play Super Mario Brothers from scratch.
Really?
Through trial and error.
It's just hitting every wall it can
Yeah.
until it finds the correct.
Really slow at learning.
What's going to be great is watching the time lapse of that when it's all done.
You know how World 1 to alone took it like 15 days.
Really?
Yes.
Watch the time lapse of it doing all the failings. I'd love to see a chart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they're currently at like 7 days, and it's trying to get through for 1-3.
Ooh, there you go. Okay. Great. Can I see your mouse? Can I see your mouse, please? Thank you. You.
I'm not even thinking of if you're doing network stuff. We're still here.
And there we go. And there we go, Rich.
All right.
This will work.
All right.
All right. Go ahead. Bring us back. Bring us back, Rich.
We're back.
All right. We can transfer via network. We're living in the future.
Are you how long is that going to take, though?
I think that's shorter.
All right.
I think. But I mean, really, we're talking minutes at this point. We're saving us minutes. Because mine keeps fluctuating. You remember back when I said I was at 16 minutes?
Mm-hmm.
I'm now at 17 minutes. So we're fluctuating. We're getting there. We're getting there, though.
Fucking PUBG. Fucking PUBG.
Rich, the best laid plans of mice and men often.
We're going to get like an hour of
awry.
playtime in by the time we get this switched over.
You could have. You could have gotten an hour of playtime in. So, I'm very sorry.
It's all right. It's all right.
It's okay. Let's see here. Let's see. Anonymous says, "Love the stream." Question for Rich.
Yeah.
Did you like Rainn Wilson as Mud? His main episode was pretty fun, and the most Star Trek-y IMO.
Yeah, Rainn Wilson was a good Harry Mudd.
Yeah.
The ending of that was just like a whiplash, though, because this Harry Mudd is kind of homicidal.
Yes.
And he's been murdering the crew over and over again because of the time loop repeat thing.
Yeah, yeah.
And then in the end, they just, we're giving him back to his ex-wife. Isn't that silly? It so didn't fit. It was jarring.
Yes. Yeah, it was they plugged their characters into an already written Star Trek episode, and it didn't quite feel right. But that was a very Star Trek-y episode. A weird space-time anomaly that we have to use.
Yeah, I know.
It
was better when TNG did it.
Did they already do it?
Yeah, and they went more like step by step how they figured things out.
Ooh.
In the Harry Mudd episode of Discovery, they established that there was a time loop, and then we just skipped ahead. We don't need to see all the steps.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that was the best episode of Star Trek Discovery. So there we are.
You know, there were a couple neat ideas in there. What it felt like, what was the first season? 9 episodes? Or the first half of the season was 9 episodes? And it felt like there were 4 good TNG episodes somewhere spread out in those 9 episodes.
Of Discovery? Really?
You know, like I liked, they go down to the planet that has the little transmitter. Like, oh, that was like a neat alien planet thingy.
Typically in TNG, you care if characters live or die.
Sure.
Even guest stars. If any cast member of Discovery were killed off, would you bat an eye? Would you? Would you care?
No. Yeah, Epic Jason, we don't need any Doom mods, but thank you. No, I wouldn't.
I'm familiar with the concept of Doom mods.
Mm-hmm. But thank you. We appreciate it.
I have some.
Yeah, you've played before. No, I don't care about it. Well, but that's what I'm saying is the premises of the episode, of the Star Trek Discovery episodes. There were some good premises in there, but I agree with you that I don't care about the characters. Also,
Go ahead, sir.
The handsome pilot that they rescue, he has no chin.
Pilot?
Or the handsome officer.
The security officer?
The security officer. The handsome security officer, who he has no chin, and it's very bothering to me. It's very, very bothering.
I said in the review discussion with Mike that he's going to die before the end of the season.
Yeah.
Because he's such a blatant just love interest for Michael,
Yeah.
and he has no character of his own. So I called him dying before the end of the season. I was reading comments. I think somebody nailed it, what his deal is. He's that one Klingon guy, surgically altered, and maybe with his memories futzed with. Do you remember the torchbearer guy? Who that female Klingon was into, but she said this other guy's taken over, we got to do something with you, because they're going to kill you? I think it was surgically turned into that guy for some reason, because that's the prisoner she was sleeping with. And the torchbearer, she was in love with him.
Oh, sure.
So the reveal is going to be that he's the Klingon guy.
Sure. That's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad.
That's
but
not a bad theory.
the Klingon plot isn't doing anything for me anyway.
Oh,
so
right. So lame. A lot of things about the show are lame. We have not seen. Neither of us have seen the mid-season premiere.
I wasn't lying in the review when I said I canceled my CBS All Access. I don't give a shit about the show.
Right.
They failed, in my eyes, to get me interested.
Mm-hmm. 9 episodes should be enough. I love how it still says playing PUBG in the bottom left. Well, we tried. We tried. I watched the first maybe 4 episodes of Orville, and it wasn't necessarily my thing. I hear
It gets better.
it gets better, and I hear they're going even sci-fi-er in the next season.
Mm-hmm.
I hate looking at Seth MacFarlane. I hate it.
Yeah.
But, you know, it wasn't bad. I think I might have enjoyed that a little more than Discovery.
Mm-hmm.
But because I binged Discovery, like I watched all episodes, whereas Orville I was watching as they came out, so I kind of teetered off. But, you know.
Can I gift you a CBS subscription? Well, you could, but you see, the reason I canceled it is because I don't care to watch more Discovery.
So you could gift it to Rich, but he probably won't use it.
Like if Mike wants to talk about it some more at some point, if that happens,
Yeah.
I'll binge it when the season's done, probably.
Yeah. And well, that's the way to do it. Just wait till the season's done. Get your 1 week free trial and binge it, and then cancel.
I'm not dying to keep current on the show.
Right. Right.
None of the first 9 episodes of TNG were any good, to be honest. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But at least it felt like it was trying to be Star Trek, and it didn't feel like it hated the very concept of Star Trek.
And
I
came into TNG, so
I am convinced that the producer or producers of the show just thought, I got this Star Trek license. We got to do something with that. Oh, God, I hate Star Trek. You know what? Let's fix it.
you think it was a Zack Snyder situation?
Yeah.
Zack Snyder has openly said he hates Superman.
I think they hated Star Trek, and
right.
this is there's no shame because in their mind they're fixing it, and that just makes me that much sicker.
I don't know if I.
We gotta fix this Star Trek thing. Oh God.
I don't know if I got that vibe. I don't know if I'm down with that vibe, but yeah, this game is great. We're really enjoying the download game.
You got 7 minutes left. I only got 21 minutes left.
We're getting there. We are getting there. We're probably only gonna get like an hour of Left 4 Dead 2 in.
We could just say the hell with it and do something else, and then we could do the thing where you bring your computer in some other time.
I can bring in my computer another time, but we're almost there, Rich.
I know.
We just need about 20 more minutes of gibbering about Star Trek.
Oh my God.
Well, here we have some tips. How about that? IMA 420R says, gotta share this story. I stole Long Dark Tea Time of the Soul from jail. I was there for paternity test. Cop asked me why I had it when I left, and I told him I hadn't finished it yet. You stole something from jail? That's crazy.
Some cross between balls and stupidity.
Right? See what you can get away with. Though that's very much something that Dirk Gently would do, is just take a book because he thought he should have it. So far, like I'm about halfway through the audiobook for it, and so far it is just lovely. I'm really enjoying it. For no other reason than just getting to listen to Douglas Adams. Tell me a story, fanciful British man. Tell me a story. Though I had to stop it the other day. I was listening to it while getting some like folding laundry or something, and my 9-year-old comes in and I was like, oh, what do you listen to? Oh, it's an audiobook. Someone just tells you a story. Oh, that sounds neat. Can I listen? Sure, go ahead. And spoiler alert for Long Dark Tea Time of the Soul, but Thor and Odin are in it. Mm-hmm. And so he's talking about Thor and what Thor is up to. And my 9-year-old is like, whoa, is this an Avengers book?
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm like, no, Thor is this. How do I explain? Oh, God, how do I explain who Thor is? Thor is just this, old character. He's in a lot of books. This isn't the same Thor. Or maybe it is, and that's how I get him to read these books. Anyway. IMA 420R says, here's the rest of his story. Guard shushed me and told me to put it in my pocket. He helped me commit a crime. So you're in there for a paternity test, and you take a book, and you're like, hey, I haven't finished this yet. And he's like, yeah, go ahead.
Oh, God.
Go ahead, take it.
Oh, God.
That's great. And I'm glad to hear you are no deadbeat dad as well. That's really funny. Norse mythology is a good listen. Does Neil Gaiman read that? Because I'd believe it. I would believe it. Crazy Nate 999 says, Rich,
Yeah.
how about a Dead Rising 2 mod where the zombies' bodies don't disappear after you take them out? Just a mess of slaughtered zombie bodies everywhere that accumulate through the whole game.
It'd be chaos and you know it.
I think that's kind of the point.
Yeah.
I mean, at a certain point, your computer would crash because it would be unable to render that many bodies.
Sure.
Right? Could be funny, though.
No, the world would just be a mess. Like, you can't get at anything.
You'd have to, like, crawl over them.
Yeah.
It'd be funny.
Yeah.
Rich, it would be funny. Let's see here. What's the worst movie you can think of off the top of your head that you would recommend someone to watch? Preferably something that causes physical and emotional pain.
Wait, which is which?
The worst movie that you can think of off the top of your head that you would recommend someone to watch. Preferably something that causes physical and emotion
Like,
pain.
for the specific purpose of hurting somebody.
Things.
Yeah.
Have them watch Things. They will be broken. It's the worst. It's the worst. And it's constantly, you constantly think that at any moment they're going to turn it around and turn it into an actual, something that resembles an actual movie. And they never do. It's just the worst. Things.
Wasn't there something we watched the Best of the Worst recently that was awful? I don't know. There's a lot of things.
Oh, do you mean the alien abduction one? That was pretty bad. The shot on VHS one? That was just terrible. That was recent.
Feeders?
Feeders, that's the
Yeah,
one.
that's up. Things probably worse still.
Yeah. Replicator, right?
Like, and what's to keep them from just walking away and not finishing?
Right. Right? Did you know that Professor Chronatus in Dirk Gently is a Time Lord? His name is Silvio in Doctor Who. He was hiding out on Earth to escape the Time Lord fuzz. That would make sense. I believe Douglas Adam wrote some Doctor Who, right? Maybe? Yes? Maybe?
I think he tried to. I don't know if they ever used any of his scripts.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think the third Hitchhiker book was like an unused Doctor Who script he wrote.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah, I
that's
believe
fine.
it is. That's the worst book of the Hitchhiker.
Well, it's
series.
probably because it was formatted specific, and he's like, "Well, I wrote this all. I'm gonna use it." That's great. You know what? That's just great.
He was the script editor for a year or two. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Douglas Adams wrote a shit ton for Tom Baker in the 70s. Oh, okay. Well, that's good. Good.
Great. Good. Well, I only remember hearing that in passing, probably from one of you in the chat. So
Look, my Doctor Who knowledge is terribly limited.
right.
Terribly limited.
There is currently no Project Hornet update that we can share, but there is a Project Hornet update that I have forgotten to share with Rich.
Okay.
Actually, I don't know if I can do this right now. I might be able to, actually. Oh, I might be able to, yeah.
So you're almost done. Do we just try and slide that whole thing over here?
Let's just see what your download speed goes to. Oh, no, it's not on that. Where's my...
Well, I'm currently at like 25, so...
Huh? Let's just see what happens, Rich.
Fucking PUBG and their update shit.
The best laid plans, my friend. The best laid plans. And our plan wasn't necessarily the best, but it was a solid plan.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
We had a solid plan.
I should have let you play your humans falling down game.
I wanted to play the game Human Fall Flat, I think it's called.
Everyone would have hated it. I didn't even look at it, and I know everyone would have hated it.
First of all, everyone would have hated it. Like, for real, everyone would have hated it. All right, I'm about to show Rich something. I can't show you people in the chat yet, but I'm going to show Rich something so we can get his reaction live on camera. It's going to be great. It's going to be... That's a pretty good one.
Oh. Okay.
I think the other picture is better. And something is coming to us.
Yeah, good. Good.
Yeah. Wait till you see the other picture. I don't enjoy your suffering, but oh yeah, look at that. Looks pretty nice, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Let's see if this one has a... There's one particular picture that really captures it. That captures the spirit of Project Hornet. That's not it, but in any case, Project Hornet is moving along nicely. Welcome. Thanks for catching a stream. Thanks for saying I'm cool too. I think so. Oh, your network usage just what is happening to your network usage? I don't know, man. We've already made it this far. I'm done downloading now. But now you're getting some decent... Nope.
No, I'm not.
What is happening?
It doesn't know what the fuck it's doing.
You're so close. Do we really want to stop it? And then if it doesn't work...
Delete everything.
Right. Play Human Fall... Well, we will do Human Fall Flat another day. We will, because that looks like a very silly game to stream.
All right. I am going... We're going to do it.
We're just going to do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
21, 18, 35. It's just going all over the fucking place. It doesn't know what it's doing.
Right.
Pause.
All right. Let me get that thumb drive.
Remove.
Remove? You're doing it?
We're doing it. Fuck it.
Shit, Rich. I just plugged the hard drive into my computer. And by hard drive, I mean thumb drive. So where do I find this? Where do I find this?
Hold up. I'm trying to find where... Wait, why isn't that showing up? This is what I'm looking for.
What are you looking for, man? What are you looking for?
The location where I need to put this.
Yeah. Well, and you need to give me the location where I need to take it from as well.
Oh, you just go to the Steam folder, and there should be like Steam apps and common.
Sure. All right, Steam folder, Steam apps, Steam folder. Where's the Steam folder?
You might have it in program files.
Oh.
Oh, that's not going to be in documents.
Oh.
Go to your hard drive. Program files. Wait, go back. That one, yeah.
That one. Huh. C-maps?
I think so. Common. There you go.
Where is it?
You went by it a few times.
I sure did. Okay, then this one. So then I just take this whole folder, right?
Yeah. Copy. Well, where are you moving it?
Into the hard drive.
What hard drive?
The USB hard drive.
Oh, you're doing it via USB. I thought you wanted to do this via the network.
This might be safer. Hold on.
Okay.
Can I get rid of all this stuff on here?
That's already on that drive?
Yeah.
The flash?
Yeah.
Sure. I'm not sure what's on there. Just get rid of it.
Do you see what's on there? If you mute us, I'll tell you.
Just get rid of it. Get rid of it.
I can get rid of it? Okay. I don't know if I can say what's on there. All right.
It was some Star Wars movies. When I had the marathon stream a while back and I was
Yeah.
watching movies with the chat.
Right.
The way you said that, they're going to think it's like a huge pornography collection, Jack.
It was your huge pornography.
It was The
collection.
Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, and A New Hope. For fuck's sake.
This is gonna take too long, Rich. You already stopped your download already?
Yeah.
I told you not to. I told you
Well, how
not
long
to
is
do
it going
that.
to take?
We're at 0% complete.
It's only 8 gigabytes. Let's try this via the oh, forget it.
Oh, fuck!
All right, I just paused it, I think. I don't think I... Maybe I did. Fuck it. It's all...
No!
Wait. No, we got... It's...
Oh!
I just paused it. I didn't delete it. I wanted to make sure this is going to work first.
Oh, good. Yeah, start downloading again. Oh, good. Oh, Jesus Christ. Because thumb drives, at least this thumb drive apparently is a USB 2.
Yeah.
A very slow transfer speed. So we're getting...
With a 2?
With a 2, yeah.
I think a 3. Well...
3 has much higher transfer speeds. This 2, we are rocking approximately 5 to 8 megabytes per second, which is very similar to what we downloaded. And so it is transferring. We have about 30 minutes to transfer to the thumb drive.
Let me just cancel that.
Yeah, we're just going to cancel that. We only have 9 minutes waiting from Steam.
We'll get like one match in.
We're going to get one match in, and this might go down in history
the most pathetic stream
as
we've ever
the
had.
most pathetic stream we've ever had. Thank you all for being here with us, by the way.
Thanks, Player Unknown.
That's the hazards.
Can't they roll this out slowly? Change a few servers here and some are
I guess to them what they're thinking from their point of view, they're saying, hey, anyone who's playing our game, they're keeping up with the latest news with us, they're following us on the social media, so like we're just going to give them tons of warning. Oh, it might be a 1.0 USB connection. You might be right, the H, because we were getting 5 to 8 megabits per second. We're going to get one round of Left 4 Dead in, and it's going to be great. We're going to have a great time.
This is multiple people's first stream, Jack.
Really? Welcome. Let them get used to the technical difficulties. If it's one thing.
Now, here's the thing. Our internet connection is actually really good here.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck is going on, why this is taking so long.
Well, we are streaming. There's a lot of bits being processed.
We have quickly downloaded 8 gigabyte games like shortly before we streamed.
That's true.
We've done that multiple times.
That's very true. Glad this is my first stream. This is how it works. Welcome. First of all, get used to it. Because it happens. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Tharticus says, hi, Jack and Rich. Rich, which comedians can capture the comedic ramblings of George Carlin of today?
Nobody can do that.
Doug Stanhope is the closest, I think. Keep up the great work.
Nobody can. You can't just replace someone like that. No.
Well, and like with Carlin, it wasn't just his timing. He had a persona.
He had a viewpoint.
He had a whole thing. He had a shtick. And replacing him and his shtick is going to be difficult. And I don't think anyone's looking to. Yeah, Bill Burr might be the closest. But Bill Burr has more of a fuck everyone kind of attitude, which I guess was George Carlin, but
yeah,
you know, I'd give it to Bill Burr. He's got a decent fuck everyone.
It wasn't fuck everyone for George Carlin. It was everything is rotten.
Yeah,
and that's just the way it is.
That's Bill Burr. Yeah, that's Bill Burr. Everyone's an idiot except for me. Chipotle Lord says potential Discovery spoilers.
It's fine.
There is a fan theory that the show is an origin story for Section 31.
I don't give a shit about that.
The black uniforms are similar to the ones in DS9. Lorca's resemblance to Sloane and NCC 1031. What's Section 31, Rich?
Deep Space Nine. They were like a secret organization within the Federation. And they were kind of unethical.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, man, maybe. Chat, I don't think that Louis C.K. is taking up the George Carlin shtick. Louis C.K. kind of has like an everyman shrug about him. That wasn't Carlin's bit. Carlin was not the everyman. He was smarter than the everyman.
Section 31 isn't interesting enough for me to get excited about an origin story for Section 31.
Sure. Let's see here. Insert clever username here. Says, was Star Wars meant to be fleshed out like it is right now? It seems as if they are running out of things to do.
No shit. You know, we're moving past this because I bitch about Star Wars enough.
Yeah. I guess, like, not to bitch, but just remember that George Lucas originally pictured the entire story, the prequels to Return of the Jedi, as one movie.
That horse is just it's just a couple of molecules. That's all that's left.
Oh yeah, it's already growing into a tree. It's fertilizer for the tree. But I guess what I'm saying is George Lucas has already wanted it to be big, and then they just pared it down to what the interesting part of the story is with Star Wars. Before it was A New Hope, it was Star Wars. And ever since then, they've just been kind of running on the steam of the Star Wars. Idea for Left 4 Dead mod. All zombies dressed up in Star Trek Discovery uniforms, and you just get to mow them down endlessly.
I don't even have that much hate.
Yeah, it's just kind of like, man, it just wasn't the greatest.
It's a Star Trek show for people who hate Star Trek. And so obviously I'm not interested in that, as I like Star Trek.
Right.
I'm willing to just do something else with my free time. So
Oh, that's good. There you go. Let's see here. Crazy8999 says, Jack and Rich, this is the first stream I've been on time to see ever.
I'm so sorry. I'm so horribly sorry. We tried. We had a plan going in, and it was an exciting plan.
It was going good.
We're gonna flip cars. We're gonna end up shooting each other in the back because that's what we do.
Right. And by the way, so I was performing adequately, and then the servers went down. So boom, we failed twice, Rich.
Yeah.
Brown Adam Sandler, PUBG servers are down. We're downloading Left 4 Dead 2. We have 2 minutes left on the download. But Crazy Nate 999 says, "Thank you for making sure it is the most pathetic stream ever. Still love you though. Thank you, thank you."
Chad, I haven't played many of the Star Trek games. If people bring up Elite Dangerous every now and then, like a shooter, that's not something I need to have take place in the Star Trek universe. It's like
A first-person
it's a bad setting for an FPS Star Trek.
I think so.
Star Trek works for adventure games, where you can investigate things.
Yeah. Yeah.
Old school adventure games.
That could work.
Something like Bridge Commander. I haven't played it, but I imagine that would work.
Sure. Yeah. You never really... The focus of Star Trek was never really the intense phaser battles.
Right. Right.
Yeah. Agreed. I could see something like I'm trying to think of a first-person shooter that's not necessarily about the shooting, but that's more just about what do I want to say here? There's one game in particular that I'm thinking of that's not necessarily about the shooting, but more just about discovering the world about you that might be a good fit for Star Trek. But like you said, an adventure game.
No, I never played the Star Trek board game.
There's a Star Trek board game?
Borg
game. Yeah, Metroid Prime was still a lot of shooty. But Metroid Prime did have that awesome scanning mechanic, which would fit well in a Star Trek thing. You know, scanning stuff, figuring out, how the stuff fits together. That could be nice.
Star Trek is a property I don't enjoy for the sake of intense action.
Right. You want to be the smart guy that does the research and figures it out. I can solve this. Did you play the board?
I mean,
game?
you could make a Batman chess game where just like in between crimes, he just sits in the Batcave and he plays chess with Alfred. It wouldn't be an especially good use of the license. That's kind of how I feel about Star Trek Elite Dangerous. Yeah.
First of all, someone's about to make that Batman chess game right now. Someone at WB just heard you and go, "Get on it, and we can make a couple bucks."
When Alfred gets checkmate, he says, "What do we do when we fall?"
Oh! Boom! Alfred! Night takes queen! Sir, you can't move that way. Well, look takes night. Sir, please. Oh, you did it! It's done downloading.
It's done downloading.
Shit!
Start yours up.
Shit!
I gotta take a pee break. It's so exciting.
Shit! We did it!